Hey there again, guys. It's me. I've been having a lot of people ask me how I get my skin to look so nice. And so here's just a little tutorial on the basic complexion. Just concealer, foundation, primer, cheek stuff. So feel free to watch and enjoy. So first I start off with a primer, which I use the Primetime Brightening Primer by Bare Minerals. I used to work there for about a year and a half, and so I just kind of fell in love with it then. So I take some and I just put them everywhere. And usually this is the rule of thumb with most primers, is that one pump is more than enough for your entire face. If you are having to use more than one pump, I would suggest dotting it all over your face first and then blending it in, because any more than one pump might make you too oily. So then I take some foundation, which my foundation of choice right now is the Naked Skin Foundation by Urban Decay. I like it because it gives me a really nice porcelain finish, and it's not too heavy, it's oil free, which is really nice. So you just blend it on, and I'm using the optical blurring brush by Urban Decay. It also launched with their new foundation, and I absolutely love it. So I just buff it on all over. And with foundation, I like a really porcelain finish. So I use about a pump and a half. And then just blend it in. Blend some in with my neck. But I avoid the under eye area, because that is what a concealer and corrector is for. Okay, now that I have my face put on, I take my 360 primer. It's the Stay Don't Stray by Benefit. I like this because it's yellow. It has a lot of brightening properties to it, so you can put it on the eyelid and then under the eyelid as well. And it gives a really nice surface for the concealer to work on. And so I just dot it underneath the eye, blend it. And you can already see a huge difference. I love this stuff. And it's also a really good eyeshadow primer as well. And it's not as sticky as the Urban Decay's Primer Potion. So I'm just going to put some on the lid while I'm already doing it, while I'm already using it. So now I take my concealer, and this is one by Urban Decay. It's their stick concealer. I prefer stick concealer because it's easy to carry around, it's not really all that messy, and you just sharpen it whenever you need more. Super easy. So I just draw some lines where I know I need help, and then I blend it in. Super duper easy. And this stuff really is nice too. It's not too heavy. It's not heavy enough. Okay, so then I'm going to take a highlighter. This is Uplight by Makeup Forever. So I just take one pump of it. And this all needs to be done before you powder. If you try to put this on after you powder, your powder is going to cake up. So I just tap it on. Tap, tap, tap. And what this does is it gives the eye a natural lift. It also accentuates the cheekbones since you're putting it right over there. And you'll have to forgive me holding this mirror. I am blind without my glasses. And I can't wear contacts. So if you're wondering why I have to hold a mirror so close, that is why. Okay, so then I also put the highlighter right at the bridge of my nose. A little bit at the Cupid's bow. And if you don't know what a Cupid's bow is, it is the little indentation right here at the top of your lips. And if you don't have one, highlighting there will also create the illusion of one because it points down. Yay. Okay. So now that I've got all that done, this is the basic complexion. We powder. And I just use the Mineral Veil by Bare Minerals, once again, by Bare Minerals. I like it. I like it mostly because it's very light. It doesn't make my face itch, which some of them do. And now, if you're a Bare Minerals fan, you can get the pressed ones as well, but I've always preferred the loose. Powder up really well, because if you try to put blush or bronzer on and your foundation is still sticky, it's not going to want to blend. So you need to powder really, really well, especially if you're using a tinted moisturizer, because those things are sticky. Alright, so I'm going to go over blush and bronzer, and then we'll be done. So this is called... So my blush of choice is actually Royal Flush Cheek Color by Napoleon Perdue. I love it. It is a bright color, but it's a buildable color, so you don't have to have it that bright. So I'm just going to grab this brush, which this is a brush that I bought on eBay in a set, and just very softly blend it into my cheek area. And I always put my blush on first, because sometimes when I'm doing my bronzer, it's a little bit more of a help or a guide if my cheeks are on first. And I like a lot of blush. I like a lot of color because I'm really pale. Okay. So then I take my bronzer, which one that I've always used is the High Dive. It's one of the pressed bronzers by Bare Minerals. It's just a really nice bronzy type color. And I'm going to use the same brush for lack of brushes at the moment. And I just go right underneath my cheek color, blend it, my jawline, blend it really well. And then I always just do a little bit at my temples as well. So what contouring does is it just makes the face look thinner. And it also gives the color, a natural color back into your face. And when you contour your nose, it gives your nose a more straight shape. So for those of you who feel like you have a more crooked nose, you can just go straight down the bridge of your nose with a bronzer, and that'll help you out tremendously. Okay, so that is the finished look. That is the basic complexion. This is what people always ask me about, so there it is. There will be a link down below for my blog site if you ever have any questions. I do a blog once a week, every Monday, and I take requests. See you guys later!